Madison here, and this is another wig dyeing experiment. On my last wig dyeing experiment, quite a few of you had requested and talked about dyeing using this method, which is the acrylic paint method, to dye a darker wig a lighter color. So I have white acrylic paint here and a little bun of doll hair. See this? It's really dark brown, and my toothbrush, which you can see I've already used several times for painting reasons. I do not use this on my teeth, and I do not use this on my doll specifically. I only use this toothbrush for painting. Alright, so to get started, I have my mixing cup here. And as you can see, this is my paint mixing cup. I don't use this for food, I only use it for crafts. I have some water. This is just regular tap water. And some white acrylic paint. Alright, here's my acrylic paint. With just a little tiny bit of water. Just enough to kind of cover it. Mix it. Alright. Alright, I think we're doing good this time. Alright, I got the paint, nice and a toothbrush saturated. Pull off my hair here, the little bit of hair that I want to actually do, and paint. With the acrylic method, you're basically painting watered down acrylic paint into your hair. So it's not really dye in the traditional sense. You're not actually putting the color into the hair. You're kind of covering the hair with the color. Okay. Well, that's looking a little bit better. You can see that. I can't tell if you can see what I see. Alright. Really try to brush it in there. You can use a flea comb to paint the hair instead of a toothbrush. A flea comb would actually probably do a little bit better because it actually combs the hair. Okay. Well, this isn't quite working the same as it did with my purple hair. Oh jeez, I got it all up in here too. But perhaps you can see a little bit of a difference. Maybe you can't. It's very hard to see. Honestly, I don't think this is going to work. That's just my thoughts on the matter. I think going from a dark color to a light is really hard. It's a lot easier to go light to dark, or to start with just a basic lighter color to begin with. Alright. Ponytailed off the hair. Now I'm painting the white, watered down white onto it, and I don't know if you guys can even see a difference. I barely see a difference. It's like gray. It's not really white. I am, ooh, God, this thing is so dangerous. I am not noticing, like, any kind of difference here at all. I really don't think this is possible. Dang it. Did it again. I'm gonna put... Alright, next, last resort here, guys. Just for you. I'm gonna put, like toothpaste, I'm gonna put a little bit of acrylic paint onto my brush here. And I'm gonna brush that into the hair. Alright, brushing it into the hair. Trying to really get that all the way through all the layers of hair. The hair's already really wet because of what I've been already doing, so that's a good thing. Okay. How about a little bit more? And this is like literally painting your doll's hair. And my battery is going dead, so I'm gonna take a break here, let this dry a little bit, see what kind of damage it's done. And we'll be back in a little while. Alright guys, moment of truth. Here we go. And no. In my experiment, trying to lighten a dark wig with the acrylic paint method, the result is it does not work. It really just doesn't work. Alright, let me untie this here. With the other hair, and you can just tell that it's exactly pretty much the same. It didn't do anything. Really, you can see where I tried to kind of just brush the acrylic right through the hair, and it's kind of clumpy there, and it actually feels a tiny bit brittle in that spot. Everything else feels pretty normal. And I don't know if you can tell, but it looks a little bit gray in that area. It's got a little bit of a gray hue to it, almost like gray streaks. But it looks painted. It looks totally painted on there. It doesn't look smooth and clean like my other wig. And the places where I really combed it through look exactly the same. Like, they don't look painted at all. So, to answer everyone's question, will the acrylic paint method work on a dark hair wig? The answer is a big fat no. You can't lighten a dark wig with the acrylic paint method. At least not very cleanly, and not in a way that looks normal or looks good, in my opinion. So, sorry to disappoint. If anything, it does look a little bit grayer in that area that I did paint, but it's definitely not like blonde or white. It did not dye it the actual color. So I hope that's helpful to everybody, and I'm sorry that it doesn't work. I'm not sure what method would work. I don't know if using some sort of chemical bleach solution would work, but I don't think it would. And I'd be worried that any harsh chemicals would actually harm your wig, because this is like a plastic synthetic fiber. It's not like human hair. So you're not going to get the same results that you do with your hair. And if you damage the hair on a wig, that's it. It's not going to grow back. So you've only got what you've got. I can say that it did lighten it a little bit in that area, looking at it now. see if you guys can see that. It looks a bit gray, like a smoky gray, compared to the other hairs. So, hold on. Can you see what I see? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's picking up in the camera very well at all. But yeah, maybe I'll take a picture and you can see it a little bit better that way. But it definitely did lighten it a little bit grayer, but it definitely did not like bleach the hair or make it white. So my suggestion would be, if you have a dark wig, is to use tints that go well with dark hair, like reds, like blues, you know, and it'll add like a hue to your hair, but don't expect to get like a nice bright color out of your dark wigs. It may tint it a little bit, kind of like low lights. If you go to the hairstylist and get low lights done, it may do that, but it's not going to highlight the hair. So that is my experience with doll hair. I do plan on actually showing you guys how to do hair extensions next, because I actually am experimenting with that. But as far as the dyeing method, I'm sorry. And good luck to you guys out there, and hopefully maybe you'll have different results. If you do know a method that can actually lighten a dark wig, please share it. Video response me or comment in the section below, because I am positive that there are lots of people who would live to know what your process is. So thanks a whole bunch, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye!